Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition, Innis Gunn Caribbean Rum Cask Revisited. Well, when I first reviewed this in 2018, it was from a 330 milliliter bottle, and it was called Blood Red Sky. Now they've simply renamed it to Caribbean Rum Cask, Scottish red beer, full flavored and deliciously different. This company established in 2003, 6.8% alcohol. They don't list the IBUs. They use chocolate barley malt, Innis Gunn brand ale malt, and roasted barley malt. The hops they do not disclose. Specially hand selected casks. Whose rum cask we don't know. Product of Scotland. It says in Canada, return for refund where applicable. They got a bunch of French words. It's like we got a Canadian version here. Strong beer. You normally wouldn't see that in the United States. I don't know how a can wound up here. Got a good date though. The last one I did, the original, look, it appeared, I could have been reading it wrong, but it appeared that it was out of date over 3 years ago, which was bizarre. All right, well, I think some kind of way a Canadian offering got sent down here. You know, meant to be imported to Canada. Because I've never seen Innis Gunn in anything but the 330 milliliter bottles, honestly. It's kind of spilling a little bit. Okay, these kind of cans tend to dribble. All right, red, well, more like brown, or Coca-Cola brown, which has some red things going on with it. Sort of a thin, cream-colored head. Here's the sun. It's already humid out here. Now it's going to get hot. I should be facing like that, but kind of miscalculated. I hear that red-shouldered hawk. Yeah, it's like bread, a rich, like the bread is going to be succulent in some way. When I first tried red ales, I didn't like them, but now I'm really into red beers. We just don't get them anymore. And that store, they had this one can. Wasn't like a whole bunch of them. And I saw it had a good date, so picked it up. And also the original. The body's medium. There's like a slick mouthfeel. I don't want to say slimy mouthfeel. Mostly dry finish. So you get some tannins like tea, bread crust, brown bread crust. Now the original says it's aged 51 days in the single malt whiskey barrels. This one, it doesn't specify an aging period. It just says hand selected, you know, like the finest Caribbean rum casks. I'm not picking up rum. Maybe a little tweak of it at the end of the sip, but I know it says rum cask, so I'm commenting on it. This does taste like what I remember from the Blood Red Sky. And I didn't realize this was a different product until I was looking on the website. And they're like, this used to be called Blood Red Sky. And I was like, wait a minute, I reviewed that. I had bought it at Martin Wine Cellar, now known as Martin Fine Wine and Spirits. And yeah, sure enough, I had. And I even posted a review on Untapped and Beer Advocate back in 2018. 6.8 is pretty strong. Not real strong, just pretty strong. One can would be more than enough. It's smooth. It's easygoing. Beer Advocate and Untapped, they're like B to B plus. Just saying it's good. Well, it's even very good, but they're not too like an adulation of it. But I am. I think it's fabulous, and I would love to see the I would love to see the red ales come back over here. The Murphy's Irish Red Ale. I think that's probably even discontinued. That was a really great beer. We still get, well, we still theoretically get Killian's Irish Red Lager if you can find it. It's gone from my town. Just wasn't selling. I guess they don't come around because people weren't buying them, right? Like people say, I don't want that. Maybe if you went to some Irish bar like Tracy's, or well, that's out of business. Okay. Okay. There's Irish bars around here, Irish themed bars, but I know two that are gone. You might find. You're probably just gonna find Guinness and maybe Harp. That's probably what you're gonna find. And Killian still have it. You know, nothing says Irish like Denver, Colorado, Boulder, Colorado. But I'm gonna go with 9.5 out of 10. I think it's great. 9.5 out of 10, a most excellent beer, red ale. And like I said, it's strange that I got this can that was supposed to go to Canada, but it came here. Okay, so I'm gonna end this review by saying laissez-les, bon temps relais, 9.5 out of 10, most excellent. And I'm gonna also say go to Scotland and take an Innis Gunn brewery tour.